Angela Richardson is the Tory MP for Guildford. She's tweeted that the party chairman, Oliver Dowden, who resigned from the cabinet on Friday, was not to blame for these defeats. We have been in contact with her office back on Friday asking for an interview. Still waiting for a reply. Let's bring in Zoe Franklin, who's going to stand against her for the Liberal Democrats. Zoe, morning to you.
Good morning, James.
I suppose you're salivating at that prospect at the moment, would you be?
It's certainly a very big possibility now for us. We've always thought we could win here. We've had a Lib Dem MP here before in Sue Doughty, and we were tantalisingly close in 2019. 3,337 votes. It's etched on my brain. So yes, exciting prospects for the people of Surrey. And I think people of Surrey, people of Guildford want change. They're ready for change.
Lib Dems, though, they are masters of by-election campaigns, but it's all a bit different when it comes to the general election. So, for example, you know, they can't throw 1,000 activists into Guildford during a general election like they did in that Devon by-election.
Absolutely. It is a different kettle of fish when it's a general election. But if you look at the numbers for Tiverton and Honiton, we overturned a 24,000 majority with a swing of nearly 30%. Here in Guildford, the swing is much more like 2.4%, I think. And we campaign all year round. We work really hard for local residents. We co-lead the council here in Guildford. We have most of the county councillors in Guildford are Liberal Democrats. So we work really hard. People see what we do. And what that translates to is a combination at a general election of voting for the people residents know care and work hard for them, but also an opportunity to say, you know what, the option here in Guildford is between the Conservatives and the Liberal Democrats. We are done with the Conservatives and we can make the positive choice of hard-working people and send a Lib Dem to Parliament.
So if you meet somebody, I don't doubt that, you know, you sort of say, oh, you know, what do you vote and that kind of thing. Are you more interested in a Labour voter or a Tory voter? Who do you think you're converting?
We're actually converting both, but I would say here in Guildford and Cranleigh, a lot of the people we are seeing change their vote is the Conservatives. People are really, really unhappy. I mean, I'm out knocking on doors every single week. We meet so many Conservatives who tell us they're unhappy with the direction the Conservatives have taken, the fact they're not dealing with the cost of living crisis, the way that they're behaving in government, all of these things. And people were unhappy in 2019, which is why we got so close. But there is far more unhappiness than I have ever seen. And I've been doing this for over 10 years now, James. But I'm not going to discount Labour as well. I speak to Labour voters and similarly Green voters who understand that here in Guildford, actually, if they want change, they need to vote Liberal Democrat. And they are willingly lending us their votes. And I'm really grateful for that, just like what we saw in Tiverton and Honiton. But you need both. You need the switch of Conservatives and you need the lending of votes by Labour and Greens.
Good talking to you, Zoe. Thank you. Liberal Democrat candidate for Guildford.